Hey guys, it's Somi and welcome to my channel. This video is all about NPD, which is Narcissistic Personality Disorder. In this video, I will cover small introduction of NPD, 3 main signs of an NPD, and insight of a narcissistic personality disorder, how are NPD formed, 3 initial signs to look for of NPD, and last but not least, how to live with an NPD. So, without further ado, let's get started. Before starting this video, I would like to say that this video is only for educational purposes, and even if you don't know a single thing about NPD, after watching this video, you will know all the important information that one should know about narcissistic personality disorder, so that in future you can be safe from these kind of people. NPD stands for Narcissistic Personality Disorder. 6% of people has this disorder, and men have higher chances of this disorder than women. NPD does not only affect the person suffering from it, it also affects people around them and people who are close to them. They are manipulative and very dangerous. NPD can be found in anyone. It can be a teacher, a friend, a co-worker, relative, parents. Here are 3 main signs to look for in an NPD. Sign number 1. They exploit others without guilt and shame. The only thing that they understand is their own needs. To fulfill their own needs, they are ready to exploit anyone. And after exploiting, they will not feel any guilt or any shame. Sign number 2. Your needs never get fulfilled. A narcissist will not be able to give you any emotional support, as they lack empathy and they themselves are not emotionally stable. Your desires or feeling does not matter to them, even if they show otherwise. This leads me to sign number 3. They will have an emotional outburst on you. They don't know how to handle their own emotions. So, as a result, they take out all their emotions on you or their close ones. How is an NPD formed? According to the research, there are 2 ways an NPD may be developed or may be formed. First is genetics and second is environmental factor. And environmental factors can include toxic environment or excessive pampering. Yes guys, if someone is pampered excessively, then he or she can develop an NPD. Let's look into the mind of an NPD. So the first thing to remember is that narcissists are egocentric. They are self-centered. They only think and care about themselves and lack consideration for other people. They have low self-esteem and low self-confidence. Therefore, they excessively need admiration and acknowledgement from outer source, that is, from others. They cannot practice self-love by themselves. That's why they rely on others for their self-confidence. As they are not happy with themselves and lack self-confidence, so they want others around them to feel the same. That is why they will behave in such a way that will hinder your self-esteem, self-confidence, and make you feel unwanted. 3 initial signs of someone you are just meeting may have an NPD. And again, there is a disclaimer here. I am not trying to diagnose anyone, but here are some red flags that one must be aware of. And guys, trust me, as a victim of narcissist myself, I can easily tell you that please be attentive of these red flags, because once you are in a relationship with a narcissist, it is very difficult to get out of it. So that's why it is really important to know and pay attention to these signs from the very beginning. Sign number 1. They try to claim you as theirs. They say phrases like, "We two are so perfect together. No one will treat you good as I do. Contact me on a regular basis." They try to control you because they fear that they will lose you. Sign number 2. They threaten to hurt themselves. If you do not listen to them or do something against their will, they will threaten to hurt themselves. They do so because they want you to feel guilty for deceiving them, and they want you to feel bad for them. Sign number 3. They do not take constructive criticism well. If you point out their mistakes with the intention of helping them to get better, instead of thanking you and accepting their mistake, they will bash on you and they will blame you for their mistake. So, in the beginning of this video, when I covered 3 main signs of an NPD, and if you think that you may be living or may have someone in your life who is suffering from narcissistic personality disorder, then here are some tips to live with them. First of all, know that you are not the problem. It is them. They will try to make you feel that you are the reason their life is bad. But that's not the case. You have nothing to do with their current lives. It is only them. So, while living with a narcissist, always remind this to yourself. Next, do not share your secrets with them. They will use your secrets as a weapon to manipulate you. Next, set boundaries. It is the most difficult thing to do, especially when you live with a narcissist. But remember that after a certain age, no one has a right to interfere in your personal life and walk all over you. Whether they are your siblings, your parents, your co-worker, your relatives, no one. And this I am talking about after a specific age, like 18 plus. But when you set boundaries with them, it will be difficult for them to manipulate you and walk all over you, and you will get affected in less. And guys, I have noticed one thing. When we know the reason of people, that why people are behaving in such a way to us, we will not feel bad, or even if we feel bad, it is in a less degree as compared to when we have no idea why the other people is behaving towards us in a bad way. And in return, we think that there is something wrong with us. People who constantly point out your faults, your weaknesses, are not happy themselves. Imagine, like, if you are happy with yourself 100%, then why will you go out your way and say bad things about others to make them feel bad? People who are not happy with themselves will point out faults in others and spread unhappiness among others as well. That's all for this video. This is the main things that one should know about NPD. If you have found some value out of this video, then please hit the like button, and if you have not yet subscribed, then please subscribe to my channel. I will bring more informative videos just like this. And if you think that you know someone who is more innocent, who can be trapped into narcissist web, then please share this video with them. That's all for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on next Monday. Bye.